Hello all, and welcome to Rising Sun. Or was it Falling Sun? Falling Sun, even! I keep calling it Rising Sun, I really don't. So, what have you got? Option-wise? There's a few bits and bobs. I do not know why that keeps resetting that. Be nice if that would save itself, but never mind. Control wise, I'm not sure if that's rebindable or not. This doesn't work like you'd expect it to. I want it to sort my jump over. It becomes more like a text box. It doesn't do anything if I press a key, so I'll leave it as is standard because I'm not sure what's going on with it. And there's a few little audio options. So let's see, gameplay wise. You've got survival mode with 3 different maps, and yeah, it's not very good. And then of course we've got the campaign. So where are we? I'll find it again. So let's just dive on in with a new game.
One of the most horrific ordeals of my entire life. I did things no man should ever have to do. I thought when it finished I would be going home, far away from the jungle. How wrong I was. My problems were only just beginning. Looking back now after all this time, I have so many regrets. I only wish I could have done things differently. There are decisions I should not have made. Actions I should not have taken. I regret nothing more, however. What happened to Burma?
Time hauling back to leave on one. We feel small bother in the jungle. We lost contact with sent armed gauge shortly after it deployed. We heard the kill through. It popped by to the Lazarus that is smashing.
So I didn't hear a word of what you said there.
Wait till you're here. Try and find out when that happened.
So yes, we're in a jungle in Burma. So the setting's interesting. It sounds like there's a predator hunting us. So the first thing is this rather tight field of view. It's quite irritating. And you might notice some of these graphics, because it is of course a Unity game. I know for a fact I've seen that door a few times before. So yeah, the tight FOV. The game itself seems to be very linear than what I've played so far. Yeah, Burma 1945, at least it's an interesting setting, I suppose. So we should look for mouse sensitivity slightly. So yeah, it's very jump scare based. And you know the drill. It's like most horror games. You wander around, find any notes to explain the story. The story itself is the usual one. Something about a ancient temple, some artifacts being dug up. I've read so far. So far it's kind of average. It's definitely, I think, inspired by the Resident Evil side in that you don't have a lot of ammunition. But so far I've not found any way to get any other guns either. I seem to stay with this pistol, which I would have thought would have been more of a Webley revolver if this is the British Army. That looks more like one of those 1911 jobbies. So yeah, here you go. This is the defeat in Burma. The artifact team had a great success in acquiring relics. Blah 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 blah. You know the drill. Health packs. So really, the biggest problem with this game is it's been out on Steam for quite a while now, and it is in early access. And it was actually on green light because I believe I actually voted for this one. It does seem that development for this game is very slow, if perhaps maybe even abandoned. How much content there is in there, I don't know. As I say, the survival wave, we'll have a quick look at that shortly. But it doesn't really add anything to the game. So it's just a fairly standard Unity horror game at the moment. But it's definitely one you would want to, I would suggest perhaps wishlisting at the moment because of the slow pace of development, or possibly abandoned development. It is very...
What happened here?
No idea, I'm not even sure what I'm looking at. It is very linear. There's a few areas later on in the jungly bit when you're walking around, it's very hard to see where you're going, as well as a number of invisible walls. Plus, as we should see very shortly, the shooting mechanics are also a little bit manky. Not much in the way of feedback for you. Come on, there we go. Maybe that one was supposed to drop dead or something. So, yeah, no feedback for the shooting mechanics. So, yeah, whilst it's not the worst looking game around, I mean...
Look at this place.
We indeed were just doing that. It's also, at the same time, not exactly the greatest either. Middle of the road graphic wise. I mean, this is with the graphics set to the ultra setting. So put that into perspective. Make of it what you will. So all in all, it's not bad. It's just the fact it might be abandoned. So there's the content in there. I don't know how much gameplay time there is. I've not really had it very long. But it does seem to be very much checkpoint based. Don't really need a first aid health kit at the moment, so it's also quite slow paced. See, yeah, look at that, perfectly good rifle, no chance. And the ragdolls on there. Not sure what's supposed to have killed him, is the sword, doesn't it? Just to be on its own. And no, you can't pick the katana up either, of course. So it would have been quite good if you could add a few extra weapons, perhaps. I mean, maybe later on, if they do finish developing it, maybe you will be able to pick these up. But at the moment, yeah, there's not really anything to do with it. Oh, yeah, it's just another note back there. So all in all, this is the falling sun. An interesting setting, for sure. Linear gameplay, possibly abandoned by its developers. Last time I looked on the forum, there was something from the developer a few days ago saying he's going to give us a status update. And then we heard nothing back since then, so definitely one to perhaps stick on the wish list and see how things develop. So I think, well, this should do for looking for the campaign, because there's a lot of walking around for a while yet, there's no real action coming up. So let's just leave here now. Let's have a quick look at one of the survival maps. Where are we? There we go. Let's try the pit. That's got that really annoying. Let's do Last Bastion. Oh, this has also got that annoying sound on it. That plays permanently. So I'm up here in this tower thing. Oh, shut up. We can pick up some ammunition up here. But yeah, you can probably see this really isn't adding anything to the game. Come on, get on with it. If I get to that barrier, I think it's game over. Don't seem to have any ammo constraints still on the upside. I've definitely seen out a zombie somewhere recently. Definitely seen him before. Because yes, this is developed on the Unity engine. No, I appear to be out of ammunition. Somehow I'm just not able to reload. So yeah, Rising Sun. Potential's there. It's a very linear, limited ammo survival experience. Jump scare heavy, not great graphics, but definitely add to your wish list at the moment on the off chance that it might have been abandoned by its developer. That of course won't stop Steam selling it as early access, I'm sure. They don't seem to care too much about that. The music was nice, the audio's not bad, but the gunplay is terrible. For a game that only has one gun in it. That is definitely minus points there. So there we all. Thanks for your time. Hopefully you enjoyed the video or found it useful, so don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, let me know you're live. I will see you all next time. Bye now.